All right everyone, arguably the toughest looking 3500 to hit the road in Australia, or off-road should I say. I mean, we're a little bit biased, but the team and I would have to agree that that's the best looking 3500. This is a limited model, which means that the power boards are standard. You can add, if it doesn't come with the power board standard, you can add the AMP ones. They will automatically retract. Big 37-inch tyres, Methods in a titanium. They look really clean. Actually really glad that we went with them over like a black or anything like that. Customer Jeff, you're a legend mate. You've had a fair bit of input on this as well to sort of bring together some of the imagery and the pictures that you've had in your head, and you've helped us out with some of the design. And as you can tell, the whole exterior of this car has that anthracite 3M wrap. It's not a PPF, it is a coloured wrap. So if you want to go something like this, it doesn't have the same features as a self-healing PPF, but you do get that really cool look about the car. Twin 37s on the back, big Rampage number plates look so cool. Back of the Almac with the wide rollers to suit with the fiberglass boats. Safety Dave cam on the back. The big 5-hole Genway torsion hitch as well. Gives it a good drop or raise, so you can spin this up the other way if you need. And a 120 litre Brown Davis auxiliary diesel tank. Must have. You need extra fuel on these cars. A lot of the American trucks don't come with big fuel capacity. I think probably because they have a lot more petrol stations over in the States, I'm not too sure, but they're not as big on making auxiliary tanks as we are with the Land Cruisers here in Australia. So we've got a 4.1 Enlightened boating, easy topper, big cast platform inside. It's more considered to be a bit more of an outsider than anything. It's good for offshore and good for the estuaries. If you've got a big truck like this or an Effie, you may as well do it. If you're going a 3.7, the 4.1 does suit the car a little bit more, and you've got more flotation, and it's an even softer riding hull than the 3.7. I'm blown away though by that 3.7. In here we've got Red Arc Red Vision system, BMS 1230. We've also got an additional 1240D, so we've got 70 amp of alternator charge with two 200 amp lithium, so 400 amp combined. We've also got this cool little feature up there, another BCDC up there, which is designed to charge that battery over there. So this third 200 amp lithium is actually the battery that goes under the cast platform in the boat on the roof to power the Minn Coda and auxiliary accessories and stuff like that. So that is a little bay, a charging bay essentially. That's where it goes when they're traveling. The 25 amp BCDC will trickle charge into that. We do have 400 amp of alternator capacity in this car, so oodles of charging capacity for the van. The lithium's in there, everything that he wants, so really cool. Plus the 20 horse outboard on an Almac slide there. A little pressurized water pump in there, 60 litre water tank underneath. This is a 3.5 inch Carly pin top suspension kit. We've got the radius arms, the torsion sway bar, the King shocks up the front, progressive rate front coils. Pretty sure there's your steering dampeners on there as well. We try our best to navigate how we want this car to drive. When at the time of ordering our kits out of the States, it's always a little bit hit and miss with how we want the car to be the best compromise for on-road, off-road, handling all this weight. Look how it's sitting absolutely perfect. And there's another 400 kilos to go on the back of that torsion drop hitch soon, so unreal, amazing. On the roof we've got a Rhino backbone, some little steady rock lights on each side, UHF antenna. We've got two 100 watt solar panels as well, so when the boat's off he can make the most of that, have those solar panels trickling in. He's also got a backup 240 watt Red Arc blanket as well that he can plug in, and he'll have about around 440 watts of solar going into the system at the time. So this one is now going to go up to Diesel Power Unlimited and get the performance tweaks, the EasyLink 5-stage tune module. It's a Cummins HO, so the 6.7 HO, which does change things a little bit. Doesn't have the same downfalls as the 68 RFE and the standard Cummins, that quite often need the valve body upgrade done and stuff like that. So we're hoping to sort of see numbers of around 1400 Newton meters at the treads on this one. What a unit. As the 3500 comes out of Maracunda, it is stamped at 5600 kilos. We have been able to push this to 5800 kilos, so maxing out the front and rear diff capacities. And as this sat without the boat on the roof, it was 4.7 tonne. So add the boat, about 120, 130 kilos. We're at about 4,850. Add another 350 for your tow ball weight. On the road, this thing is going to be around 5.5 tonne, easy. It's a big setup, but absolutely loves it. That's how they handle this sort of weight well. So, new DJ2 AEV snorkel. Looks the part, it looks factory, looks like it was always sort of there. Inside here is relatively stock. As far as we're concerned, we've done a Switch Pro, an 8-gang Switch Pro, the quad screen safety Dave, and a GME XRS. In the back, we have done, we've brought in power from in the canopy. We've got Anderson plug, USB outlets, and a Nighthawk Netgear router underneath that seat. So there's a little charging bay underneath that seat. This whole system, all these seats are coming up, and we've got a little fold-out platform there that's standard with the Rams, USB outlet, and a little Nighthawk Netgear router there. So that's instead of a Selfie unit. Jeff has got a big 95 litre dual zone fridge freezer that's going to be sitting here for all the fish that he's going to be bringing back for us. Kidding, not kidding. I'll walk around this way and we'll start with some of the bits and pieces up the front. Trail ready steel bumper. These bumpers come out of the States. They're made really well actually, but you can buy them locally through quite a few resellers in Australia. We pair them up with some Road Vision LED driving lights down in the bumper, and we've got a 32-inch double row light bar up in there. Instead of running any spots there or down there that can't really fit, the light bar actually works really good. It looks really neat and clean. Sherpa 17,000 pound winch down in there. We tend to run the Sherpa 17,000s in nearly all the American truck builds. They fit in almost everything as well. So anyway guys, any questions, comments, drop them below. Give the office a call as well. If you've got a Ram coming in and you want to convert it into something like this, let us know. Happy to help, answer any questions for you guys. This build, in a nutshell, has taken around 2 years to get to this point. So for those guys, obviously it doesn't take that long if you've got your car here and coming, but if we are to find a car for you guys and carry out the same sort of build, it can take up to that amount of time. Anyway, cheers guys, legends, let us know what you think.